What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing amazing this weekend. Anyways, recently a situation occurred in which I felt that my input would be beneficial to some that seemed to have the wrong idea about why Timthetatman's battle app was set on Europe region and not America's, which in fact is where he lives. And if you can do me a quick favor and smash the like button so we can trigger the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you're subscribed with notification on, that way YouTube will always let you know when I upload new content or go live. I've seen a lot of speculation and comments about how he's using VPNs and etc. to get these bot lobbies and make easier lobbies by playing out of his region. Well, I've got news for you who don't know how these geolocation VPNs work. If say he was using a no-lag VPN, and he wanted to choose the Hawaii servers, FYI, there are no COD servers in the islands of Hawaii. I know this because when COD first released, that's where I lived and that's where I played it from. So 100 millisecond plus ping is the norm when you live out there. That's neither here nor there though. Even if you're using a geolocation VPN like no lag set to another country, your battlenet region has to be set to the actual region in which you are physically located. If you try to enter the game on any other region than the one that you're based out of, it's just going to fail to connect to the online services. If you don't believe me, give it a try. So then why was his battlenet app set to the European region if he wasn't using a VPN? Well, to answer that, I must first educate you on how new accounts are created in bulk. The one thing that stops a lot of people from creating infinite accounts to continue cheating on is the lack of a legitimate phone number to receive the 6-digit code that enables the ability to play that account online. To circumnavigate that problem, people use virtual phone numbers, which can be bought for a duration of a few minutes, long enough to get your code. The problem most people run into when attempting this bypass is the countries on the North American servers do not allow for virtual phone numbers to be used. But these phone numbers, when used with a handful of countries that are assigned to the European servers, seem to not only work, but be much cheaper, say around 2 to 3 cents. That's right, 2 to 3 US pennies. In fact, there was a period of time in which after a shadow ban, you could take an Activision account and unlink it from its connected Battle.net account and then relink that Activision account to a fresh Battle.net account, and it would no longer be shadow banned. They have since fixed that. Now, I'm not saying Timthetatman is cheating or he's ever been shadow banned for that matter, but what does strike me as odd is the fact that each and every time you load up the Battle.net with these accounts made in the European region countries, all you have to do, if you're from the North American region, is switch it from Europe to North America in the Battle.net app. But here's the catch. Each and every time you load up the Battle.net app, if you're using an account that was created in the European region, it will always have the European region server selected first. You're going to have to change that if you want to be able to connect to the online services.
But that still doesn't answer our question, Hopper.
What question? Why was Timthetatman's Battle.net on the European servers? I don't know, to be honest. Someone should probably ask him, but if I had to make an educated guess, whoever he has that embellishes his accounts with those, those things, you weren't unlocking via grinding, possibly the guy that you got from Z-Laner. The issue here is whoever's making these accounts most certainly they've got use of a hardware ID spoofer in play. If you're making that many accounts on one hardware ID, you're running a spoofer. There's no arguing that. Sorry. It's an absolute guarantee. The thing is how many of these accounts are traced back to one hardware. It's only a matter of a time between that hardware from the source that made these accounts gets flagged. Which leads me to the real question in all of this. How has Tim avoided any type of ban? When the software used for spoofing your hardware ID is detected, all of those accounts that person's made under that hardware ID is flagged. The ones they've made for themselves, the ones they've made for sale, the ones they made for rather larger whitelisted creators, they'll all be shadow banned eventually. Unless, of course, there's some sort of built-in, restrictions that keeps that from happening for certain, Activision IDs. I think we just answered our own question. Whitelisted. And while I heard Tim say he's never heard of a whitelist for COD, if I was a betting man, and I am, I'd bet the whole house that he's full of shit. But if you put me in his shoes, I'd do and say the exact same things as I skipped and whistled all the way to the bank. If you think the majority of people champion morals over being filthy rich, you're an absolute idiot. And you're the problem with this community. Hey, I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting. If you liked the video, do me a favor and hit the like button down there. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on so YouTube lets you know whenever I upload a new video or go live right here on YouTube. Yo, it's Hoppa, and I'm out of time. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Mahalo and pay me. Seriously, I'm broke. Like, it's getting bad. Like, I paid for a gallon of gas with change today. It wasn't a good feeling. I'm on the ramen noodle diet. Ramen noodles and Mountain Dew, it's all I can afford, man. And beard oil. It's an essential. And my reoccurring OnlyFans subscriptions.